How are you guys all doing today? All right. Are you guys ready to hear a message from your divine partner, your twin flame, or your soulmate? Spirit, please guide and direct me with these cards. And please give me a message from the twin flame or the soulmate from some people. The message from them to you. Message from your soulmate. All right, so hi markers. Okay, so bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. Aries, Leo, masculine energy, whatever you want to take from it. This is about security, stability, responsibility, difficulties that you face with strength. This is about handling adversity like a champion. This is about ownership of property. Hey Elizabeth, I got your message. Okay, girl. Thanks for being here. So this is about all your security and everything you stand for. This is about your home. This is about your land. This is about your business. This is about your self-respect. This is about a lot of important things. All right. And that card does represent like father energy. First card out is another 4. 4 Pentacles. So we got 4, 4. Now we have the Queen of Cups. Cancer vibes. And now we have the 6 of Wands in the upright. Now we have an 8 of Wands in the upright. Now we have the Hermit. Virgo vibes. Sagittarius vibes. Now we have the 9 of Pentacles. Now we have the 10 of Pentacles. Notice so far everything has been in the upright. No reversals. It's a really good sign. The next card here is the 8 of Pentacles. Man, a lot of money going around here. Now we have the King of Wands. Leo vibes again. Oh, the only reversal. The Star card in reverse. Two major arcanas here in the end. This is like the forecast. The first message your divine partner, your soulmate, wants to share with you is everything's going to be all right. Please don't worry. This is literally every little thing's going to be all right. Your partner believes in you and thinks that you have the strength and the wisdom and the goodness in your heart that everything's going to be okay. Your person understands that everything's kind of difficult right now. You have a lot coming at you with the 8 of Wands. Your soulmate or divine partner says you might have been going through something for the last 2 months, or you may be going something through it now within the next 2 months, 6 weeks to 8 weeks. But that everything's going to be okay. You have security. This is security, 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 security. A lot of you guys watching, you have some kind of financial security. And your masculine's going to make sure that you're going to be okay too on a higher spiritual plane. Your partner's like, I know you're okay. I know that you have a secure home. I know that you have a secure money. I know that you have a secure family. I know that you are a secure person and victory is yours. Keep working really hard. 8-8. This is going to be hard. This is going to be diligent. You're going to have to go at it every day, over and over, going at it. This is clock in, clock out, long hours. But it's going to be okay. Changes are on the way. You have to fight for what you want. But don't let pride get in your way, because your partner says it looks like there's going to be something you want that you're not going to get because the Star card is in reverse. It's like you have a wish, you have a desire, you're trying to trust in the universe, but maybe you're not trusting in the universe. Maybe you're not going with the flow. Maybe you're not sure about this divine plan. Because here you have the Hermit, so you have a lot of questions. You're seeking the truth. You're seeking the Star. And it's like you're not finding what you're seeking. And so your partner's like, I know you're not finding what you're looking for. It's going to be okay. I need you to trust the universe. Because the Emperor in the upright is like, it's going to be okay. It's hard, but it's going to be okay. You need to like isolate yourself, guys. Your lover wants you to get away from your family and friends and just be alone. Have some alone time. Your person's like, you need some alone time. Aww. Look at that. We had 44 earlier. Now you get 44 again. Allie, I'm feeling really good. My throat, my voice is just not coming back the way I thought. But I'm feeling really good. Thank you. So here we have the 44, woman holding a heart. Let's go ahead and see what that little message is for you guys from your person. Thank you all for being here. You guys are great. So this is a female dealing with family, love, or emotions. The woman on this card wears a butterfly in her hair, and she holds a lovely large heart in her hands. For a woman, this card upright could be a reflection of your own state of peaceful emotion and receptivity for love. Or it might be a message that your family issues are going to resolve. You're an intuitive woman who understands the emotions of life. Or a man in a feminine energy, okay? And this is going to bring an awareness to everything that you do. This card could also indicate the presence of a female friend, a teacher, or confidant who's here to help with issues of love, family, or emotion. This is an even-tempered, caring person who resonates with you and your emotions. This could also portend to a new love interest or friend coming your way. You know, a lot of the message, though, that I get is your lover loves you. They love you a lot. They have a big heart out here for you. This is kind of, I wish I could be here for you. I wish I could support you in whatever you're going through. But right now, you know, you got to do this on your own. And so this is an independent situation, because look at the two Catacorner cards, 9-9, Virgo vibes. And this is, it's time to be independent. It's time to be on your own. It's time to work really hard. You have a lot of emotions about family right now. It looks like family or home is a very big issue. You don't want to let go. You might need to let go of something. You don't want to let go of it. But it looks like you are headed for victory. So, I mean, the honest advice from the cards is there's really nothing to worry about. I know that there's a lot more questions than answers, but everything's going to work out. But there's going to be a sacrifice. With the Star card in reverse, you're going to be a little bit disappointed, maybe very disappointed about a specific situation. All right. We also got the Magician and the Mirror. And this is about new beginnings, using magic, manifestation, getting what it is you want. So the number 53. Knowing and using your true power. This card upright represents a culmination of your personal and spiritual power at this time. The Magician's left hand flame represents the flame of passion and action. And his right hand is a vortex of water and the light of his reflection. This highly beneficial card is telling you that you guys are the magician. And within your grasp are the amazing forces of earth and spirit. The water is the energy of yin and the power of spirit and clarity and thought. The flame energy is your yang and bringing you direction and creativity. Together, they're giving you a magnificent magic transformation because the mirror stands beside the magician, reflecting your outer world's response to your choices, and its silver reflection reveals the future in a mist on the horizon, ready to be magically transformed. When you receive the magician upright, you are put on notice of an important and powerful time at hand. You are the alchemist of your life, and just as an alchemist turns base metals into gold, you are now able to transform difficulties into a beautiful blessing. This is true in a specific area of your life. Let's go ahead and see what it is you're transforming. I will use the transformation oracles. Okay, what is it in your life that you guys are transforming? We have emergence and resurrection bottom of the deck. Okay. Okay, so it says here, there's a breakthrough. Wow, you guys are getting a breakthrough. There's a breakthrough to the next level through a difficulty. This is the parting of the veil. The number is 9, just like these two 9s, and the phase is a beginning. Life is a series of phases and occasional abrupt transitions. Like a giant staircase, we spend a long time in each stage before emerging into the next. Our bodies go through periods of growth, fertility, and maturity. Similarly, our spiritual awareness evolves in planes of understanding and awakening. We slowly integrate until unexpectedly one day we've arrived at a new level. You may feel like a part of you has been in a cocoon or in hibernation forever. Or you may feel like you've been in a storm of chaos and difficulties without end. Either way, many elements need to be organized inside before we can emerge. The breakthrough means we're finally past the dormancy of the blockage. Awareness and intentionality help us bridge between preparation and our emergence, patience and endurance. It can help you stay in tune with the natural timing of your growth. Don't force or rush the process. Just let it unfold. Keep working steadily towards your goal and trust that the veils will part and the universe will reveal the secret to you. These are all these questions you guys have been having. Nothing but a bunch of questions. And the universe is like, I know I'm not probably going to give you the answer right now, but you are going to have resolve. And you are going to have a breakthrough from a very difficult situation. You are going to come out of this. So we have the, hold on, that's the wrong one. Okay, so we have the resurrection card in reverse. A fisherman squats at the water's edge. His line is cast, but he waits. In the mystical realm below is this new consciousness. Two mermaids pull in opposite directions at his dream. They play tug-of-war with the man's vision. Will he capture his dream, or will it escape? This duality card is in water. The resurrection can go either way, depending on the time. Either we hook the fish, or it swims away. The mermaid is a part woman, part fish, symbolizing an incompletion, past defeats and frustrations, and the other one, future hopes and fulfillments. We are conflicted. Should we revisit this situation or not? It didn't work before, but is it different now? The guidance is to test it out. Push the play button and see where the situation wants to go and how it wants to fit in your current life. We may have to give this resurrection 3 chances before we know for sure. If we're not able to put our heart into it, we can retire it permanently. When it's reversed, we want to get back to our important project or rekindle a flagging relationship. It's probably flagging relationship. But now is not the right time. Other lessons await. Don't worry, we'll get another chance later. Other cards in our spread show us the priority. Or can we intentionally pull a new card for guidance? All right, guys, I'm going to intentionally pull a new card for guidance. This is really, you're going to get a second chance. But the timing is off. This is why I think you're not getting what you want right now. I think that the star in reverse is a lack of fulfillment. And with the Hermit card, it's like you're asking why. Why am I not getting what I'm wanting? I'm working very, very hard. I'm giving it my best. It's not working out my way. You guys got the perspective card. That's an additional card for wisdom. The other one, well, excuse me. The other card is wisdom. But you're going to be wiser when you get a different perspective. So I guess you guys need a different perspective. So it says, change your viewpoint. Study a situation from a fresh angle. We may be locked into seeing only one aspect of what's going on. As adults, we easily get mirrored in our ways. The scars of traumatic experiences limit our perspectives and stunt our spiritual growth. How important is it? Recalibrates our view and puts challenges in its place. Now let's shift our point of view. If low, go high. If narrow, go wide. If looking inward, look outside, or vice versa. We reverse our angle to a new position that reveals what we've been missing. The whole spectrum in between squinting through a microscope and scoping out a wide panoramic view is important. Let's shake things up, recalculate your assumptions, and adjust to a new understanding. So I think a lot of what you guys need to know is you guys are actually going to get either yourselves or someone else that you're in a difficult situation with a new perspective. Someone here is going to shift. They're going to look at it differently. The timing's been very off. You've been doing a lot of this yourself. You're trying really, really, really hard to like just take action, work hard, be diligent. I do see a victory for you with the Six of Wands. You are on top of the world. Your hard work is truly noted. The universe is like, yes, 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 I see it. Yes, this is a definite. You're going to get something wonderful and beautiful. And for a lot of you guys, this is money. For a lot of you guys, this is a house. For a lot of you guys, this is a marriage or a union partnership. For a lot of you guys, the whole message is you're going to get something solid. But it may not be exactly what you wanted. Oh, I do want to get another card about that. Spirit, why can we not get what it is we're seeking? Please clarify with these cards. The Star card in reverse. The card you got to clarify the Star is the Thinking Woman in reverse. And this is quite possibly not seeing this correctly with the perspective card and just overthinking something and just maybe thinking it to death. You know what I mean? So the Star is usually the calm after, but when it's in reverse, it talks about writer's block, feeling out of sorts, a need for rest and renewal, so you can realign your path. It's important to take a break, stop, reflect, go easy on yourself. Don't push too hard. Not everything in life is a struggle. It is important to remember good things can come easily. So yeah, I think you guys are overthinking a situation. Honestly, you might be thinking if the harder you work, the more results you're going to get. The harder you fight, the harder you do something. But that's not the case. Sometimes things come easily. So 47. All right. So the Thinking Woman in reverse, this card reversed could represent a difficult time for your own personal growth. You guys may be feeling confused about your own personal purpose or disconnected from your heart's true path. Look within and open up to your own inner guidance. Trust your intuition about what you need to learn in order to move on. The Thinking Woman reversed could also indicate a woman who is misleading you or giving you misinformation of some sort. So be aware and set boundaries. Remember, your own spirit is always your best guide. So you guys are not trusting yourselves a whole lot. The Angel of Love, rose quartz, pink, you know, harmony. It's about being loving. It's about being kind. You need to be more kind to yourself. Take some time out. I'm going to need you guys to rest. Overthinking a situation isn't going to help. You need to see a different perspective. And the only way you're going to see a different perspective is if you step back and rest. Manifest. The card that comes out for you, ooh, I see teamwork. Okay. Back here it says, I teach people how to treat me. The waxing gibbous. So I teach people how to treat me. We have to take responsibility because the way people treat us is because we've taught them to do it that way. we've allowed them, or we haven't had good boundaries, you know? And if they treat us really well, well, pat yourself on the back. You've taught them how to treat you well. But if you feel like you're not being treated the way you wanted, that's something going on with you. The other card we have, it's a finger touching the moon. Kind of reminds me of the Michelangelo painting. It says here, I assess matters carefully, and I discern wisely. Again, this is all about assessing. Perspective is assessing. The thinking woman is assessing. The hermit is assessing. I even feel like the Queen of Cups is assessing. The Eight of Pentacles for me is assessing. You know, so I feel like there's a lot of looking at something. So your partner's like, look, it's going to be okay. I love you. We are making progress. We're getting very close to where we want to be. We're getting very, very, very close. Now that we've gotten a lot of that information, let's go ahead and jump into a different kind of reading. Let's see. I can't believe we got most of those in the upright, though, you know? All right. So we're going to start with the Divine Feminine. So if you guys are a Divine Feminine, whether you're male or female, this is your reading. First card out is the Six of Wands again. Leo. It's about victory, success, feeling on top of the world, being seen, being heard. It's also just really active, really putting yourself out there, like really taking the steps, taking all these different kinds of actions to be where you need to be. Crossing you is a Page of Wands. You are full of ideas right now. They're coming at you left and right. You're taking actions again. You're learning. You know, the page really represents someone under the age of 21. What's crossing you is maybe getting advice from a young person, from a child's perspective. Maybe you're thinking about a child, or maybe you're thinking like a child. But when I do the Celtic cross, sometimes I like to think of this card as the sun and this card as the moon, as far as who you are and what's going on. So I'm interpreting a little bit that way. This is your past, and this is the Ace of Wands, and it's fresh starts, new ideas. So you recently, over the past week, were given a fresh start from the universe. This was a gift. It was a blessing, and it is springtime. This is coming from your Rahu in Aries. Presently, in the moment, right now, you Divine Feminine are moving on. You might literally be packing up and moving away. You might be moving on from a relationship or a job. You might be moving on from something, but you're just like, I'm moving on, okay? I'm hurt, I'm sad, it's been very painful, but I'm leaving rough waters for smoother waters. You guys are actually right now getting out of a very difficult time. It's been very hard and you're getting out of it, okay? In the near future, you have the Strength card. More Leo energy. For whoever I'm reading for, gosh, you are just all fire and air, which is very masculine. I could be talking about a man, but I know for a lot of Divine Feminines, you're not. But it's just very taking the first step, taking initiative, taking control. You're doing good managing your emotions. You're getting over hurts. You know, you're able to finally forgive. You're able to finally see past your own way and just tame your inner demons and just go out for the greater good. Ooh, so Spirit sees Seven of Swords in reverse. You guys can see that. And Seven of Swords in reverse, guys. It's really about discovery. It does talk about the truth finally comes out. And finally gets caught. Caught in a lie. Sometimes it could mean you put your foot in your mouth. Spirit's like, you probably put your foot in your mouth. You probably said some shit you wish you wouldn't have said. You probably have some regrets. You probably did some things you wish you did not do. But they're done. It's over. We're moving out of it. This is about being caught in the act, a need to think very, very quickly, making a new plan, and strike a new deal with the powers that be. So you guys are going to have to strike a new deal. There is a new deal on the table. And Spirit's like, I kind of like the new deal. We don't have to be stuck in old ways. This is a new path between you and your lover. This is a new business deal between you and a partner. This is a new deal between you and Spirit and your whole journey. Like, this is like, let's talk, let's make a deal. But it is addressing things that didn't work. Okay? Judgment in reverse. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Let me make some room here. Wow, the Knight of Swords in reverse. As far as the outcome, it's crazy. The Moon in the upright, the Three of Pentacles in the upright, the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Wow, what you're wanting, like your desires in this situation, your emotions are on an all-time high about whatever's going on, okay? There is multiple parties involved in some kind of a contractual deal or a relationship. The knives are finally beginning to fall out of your back. There was betrayal, but it was misunderstood. Somebody did not mean to betray another person. It was an accident. It was not intentional, and I think that should be noted in this reading. You guys are at an indecision right now. It's a very heavy burden to carry. A lot of you guys may be forced to move. I know I'm dealing with that kind of a situation. The Ten of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse can indicate a debt, which could be buying a house and being forced to move. It could be a family situation has gone completely sour and someone else is moving on and you don't really want them to. You want to work things out, but it really hasn't been fair. And the universe is like, listen, it hasn't been fair. Divine Feminine, it's been very unfair. It's been very unfair to you and maybe very unfair to somebody else. It's time to let the pain of the past go. It's time to make a head over heart decision. You need to just make peace. Be the bigger person. This is going to take a lot of strength. This is probably one of the hardest decisions you've ever had to make. And this could be about a move. This could be about a business deal. This could be about buying a house. This could be about a divorce. This could be about so many things, guys. I don't know your situation personally, but I know what's coming out in the cards for the Divine Feminine is this is the best. This is the best for everybody. And it sucks to hear it, and it's sad to deal with it. And believe me, the moon is like, cry, cry, cry. We have a lot of emotions. I just want to work with this person. I want to make it fair. I want to have an agreement. But either you or the other person is like, it's not fair. It's never going to be fair. It's just not fair. It can't be fair. And it's like there's no which one way to slice this pie. People are trying to slice the pie, and it's just not being sliced fairly. And to be honest, if this situation doesn't get resolved, there's going to be some grudges. There's going to be some hurt feelings. There's going to be a lot of stress. And I think that's what you're worried about. You're like, if we don't get resolved now, this is just going to stack on us, and it's going to be bigger later. So it's something that I feel needs your attention right now. Okay? And you're in the midst of a decision. Bottom of the deck, the overall underall is 9 of Pentacles. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. Sometimes it's not about the wisest decision. You know, sometimes it's not about you making the most fiscally, financially smartest, wisest choice. Sometimes it's not about you making the best emotional choice to make everyone else happy either. Everyone happy but you. Spirit says you need to make yourself happy. What's going to make you happy? Because ultimately, if you do have children, if you're happy, they are happy. And sometimes we can get clouded and confused about what we think is best for a team or children or lovers. You know, we get confused about what we think is good for them, and we don't think about what makes us happy. So Divine Feminine, the advice here is you're going to have a victory. Your victory is going to be your own. You're going to be happy on your own by yourself. And it's a beautiful thing, but it's just so hard. And that's why I feel like the moon is just, it has you just so upset. We have someone here who has control over the entire situation. They've got the key, they've got the power of the pen, or they have the, you know, they have the way to say yes or no. So you've got someone that you've given control to. You might have given control to someone like the contract's in your name, or our relationship is up to you. And that's giving away your power. Spirit is reminding you that you have the power. You have the magic wand. You are the magician. And you don't have to be anywhere you don't want to be. And Spirit is kind of thinking right now you're just trying to get resolution. We have a 6 and a 6. 6 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles. Both saying I want harmony and balance. We have someone here taking the weight of the world for what feels like a group of people or a family with this card. Okay, we have someone that is like, I'm carrying the weight of them. I have a lot of things to worry about. I have a lot of people to worry about. I have a lot of stress. And a lot of you guys just want to let this go. With the 2 of Swords, you may not be the only one in this relationship or group or partnership or family that's feeling this way. you and this other person or their family might also be feeling the stress and pressure. What I see here is someone, which is you, who's trying so hard to find a way, to make a path, to have an idea, to like get control of a situation that went crazy, most likely because you put your foot in your mouth or you did something that you shouldn't have done that caused an uproar in the family or an uproar in a situation. Somebody told me today, or maybe I just heard it somewhere, go with the flow. Everything happens for a reason. Don't resist. Don't resist the universe. The universe is guiding us. The universe is telling us where to go and what to do. Oh yeah, that person was my mom. My mom gave me that advice today. Because believe it or not, me and my family are going through a very big situation ourselves. And it sounds like you guys are also going through a situation with love or work or family. You know, so it sounds like it's kind of a collective divine feminine situation. And you guys are very heavily, probably a lot of you, thinking about moving or moving to a new career or a new position. And I don't think you know what to do because the moon is full of confusion. When you get the Two of Swords, it says balance the mind. You need to take a vow of silence. I want you guys to take my advice. As divine feminines are in the midst of making a very big life decision, be it a breakup, a divorce, a move, a change of job, or just the decision to continue to pursue someone or stop. If any of you guys are making a very big decision, take a vow of silence for 2 days. What is today, Thursday? So Thursday and Friday, or you could just do Friday and Saturday. But you need 2 days. Don't talk to this person. Don't do anything. Just reflect, observe, take that little vow of silence. Okay? Oh, it's Wednesday? Thank you, Sharia. I'm so lost, guys. It's my head. I'm a little foggy in the brain. I am so sorry. So my bad. Yeah, so take your vow of silence. You can do it today and tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, or you guys can do Thursday and Friday. But take a little vow of silence, my friends, because the universe wants you to observe, to feel with the moon, your intuition, to feel your guidance. Remember the star card earlier for the main. It was in reverse, and it was a lack of trust on the universe. It was not being able to be guided the way you should be guided by your intuition. And, you know, earlier you did get the Hermit as a collective group. Reflect, be quiet, spend time alone. I want you guys to do that. You know, there's a lot going on, 8 of Wands. So everything's coming at you. I know it's probably asking a lot to take some time of quiet, but that's what the cards are saying, my friends. With the Six of Pentacles in reverse, it says that somebody is stingy, not willing to share your good fortune. Money spent without enough to make ends meet. Money spent without enough to make ends meet. If you guys are facing a financial situation, it could feel like the end of the world. It's like you finally get a blessing to have a business or a partnership or a contract or a new job or a new house. But the only problem with all this newness is the cost. The cost is too high. So now the decision must be made about what's best for you. Sometimes you think, I don't have enough, I don't have enough, I need this, I need that, I need all this space. No, you need security. You need a secure home. So anyways, you need all of that. That's more important. This is getting quite personal for me, guys. I feel like crying, but I don't want to cry. I'll share with you guys maybe later what's a little bit going on, but wow, this reading got a little bit personal for me. Just that saying, wanting to get something but not having enough. You just don't have enough, and you can't make a choice like that. Okay, so the Judgment card reversed. Ignoring the signs, resisting the path, putting on emotional blinders is happening all around you. Relax, release, and let it in. Stop fighting. This message is about putting on your big girl or your big boy pants, making tough decisions. Stop resisting the universe. This is going in a different direction, and you really don't get to choose. There's an ending here. With Judgment, there's an ending, and it may be, it's for the best. We're going to read here the Knight of Swords in reverse. Flared up tempers and out of control personality who refuses to see the situation in any other way than his or her own. A commotion and fuss leads to little progress. Guys, if it's not you guys that are being stubborn and stingy and not willing to make something work, because for a lot of you guys, you want to make this work, but somebody else just doesn't see any possible way that it could work. If you're dealing with somebody like that at work or at home with family or a lover, the advice here is to let it go. You cannot make something work with someone like that, okay? You're resisting what the universe wants to give you, which is release and a new beginning from this stingy person. Because guys, at the beginning, this isn't fair. You've been fair, but someone else has not been fair to you. At least that's what I think I'm reading. And it's like you want to still suffer. Even though it's not fair, you still want to be there and just suffer. 10 of Wands. So you're like, I can do it. I can put up with it. I can put up with the talking back at me. I can put up with the mistreatment of me. I can put up with the unfairness. I could put up with the unequal giving. I can handle it. But the universe is like, no, I don't want you to handle it. You deserve better than that. Someone is trying to give you guys crumbs. It's true. That's what's happening. Someone's trying to give you crumbs. And all you've been asking for is fairness. All you've wanted is equality. Just treat me like you would treat yourself. Just treat me like you would treat at least anyone else. Please. But someone's just like, nope, crumbs. I know you've been great. I know you've been wonderful. But the universe says, I'm sorry. It's time to let it go. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is the very difficult. That's why you have strength. And there probably will be some tears shed after all of this, because right now you're very confused. You don't understand why something is ending that you don't want to end, that you've been trying so hard at, but it's coming to an end. This is a family separation, a divorce, a loss of a home, loss of relationship or marriage, you know, loss of business opportunity with someone. Like, this is a loss. But it's actually a good loss because it's a victory for you. You get away from some toxic, cruel person that just wants to give you crumbs, whoever this is. Anyways, the Ten of Swords in reverse says a situation needs to be put to rest. Do not fear the unknown, and temporary discomfort leads to ultimate healing. A situation needs to come to an end. Do not fear the unknown because of it. There is going to be temporary discomfort, but it will lead to your ultimate healing and apparently your ultimate happiness. All right, Divine Feminine, let's get an oracle for you. I'm going to do the Witch's Oracle for the feminines. Spirit, please guide and direct me for the Divine Feminines. Please give me an oracle for them. Okay. Ooh, bottom of the deck is hand fasting. We have a union. Listen, guys, I don't know what separation leads to a marriage or a union or some kind of a partnership, but this ending, this separation leads to a union. There is some beautiful love life or some beautiful marriage or dating. There is some beautiful partnership, maybe in business. There's some beautiful investment possibly, or there's some beautiful, you know, family relationships that are going to be mended after all of this. But something very beautiful and blessed is going to come, okay? And I think it's for you, feminine. I think you're going to have good news. I think that you are going to have a union, possibly with that twin flame and that soulmate after all this has been said and done. Now, the card that came out to you is Altar, and it's about dedication. Maybe during this trying time, when you take your little vow of silence for 2 days, you guys could make an altar and really put your intentions and your healing and your love and everything out there. I would really like you guys to do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and read this. Commitment. Oh, it's talking about commitment. Well, there's definitely a commitment coming in for the Divine Feminine. Commitment's not a dirty word. Achievements focused. Goals are spurred. Choose one path to lead the way. Which dedication you'll not stray. The magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be, there it is done. This is about doing magic after you've made a decision. Now is the time to gather all your tools, and you have attained all along the way, including that which you have learned and experienced, and bring them to the table. For you now have the vital ingredients you need to bring about the magic you require. The sacred space that is the altar has presented itself to you. So now is the time for you to realize where your allegiance truly lies. Remove any tendencies for favoring a flaky indecision so that you can bear your soul in the truth and the dedication to that which flows through your veins and sings strong in your heart. Decide upon your path carefully and wisely and make full commitment to that which you choose. Then follow through by any means of dedication to your choice. Create an altar, offer up prayers and thanksgiving, and strengthen your relationship with your allies. You, feminine, have been dabbling in various lifestyle choices. Choose one that will serve you well and stick to it. Dedicate in your house or garden an altar to that which you are spiritually aligned. Focus will bring desired results. Ancient cultures have used altars in their temples and sacred spaces since the dawn of time. This sacred space contains and holds the magic activity of ourselves and deities, using our tools and ingredients for spell casting, candle magic, and concentration. The altar is a focus for ritual, sacred purpose, and intent in all things. So whatever you do, wherever you go, make sure you have an altar and dedicate yourself on that altar with what it is you want. Watch the magic start to happen. You are getting under a contract or a commitment, though, with the hand fasting. This is a foretelling of your future. Divine Feminine, celebrate, dance, and sing, because a coming together in some form is celebrated when hand fasting shows up. Hand fasting shows up as a blessed omen in your reading. It indicates a union of yourself and your beloved. Love is in the air, so get ready to tie the knot and jump over the broomstick, as tradition dictates. Union announces a betrothal, an acknowledgement of your readiness to make a sacred commitment to yourself, a promise of love, dedication, cherish, and honor, to whom you will never betray, which is yourself. You'll never betray yourself in favor of another, including what you hold dear or believe. Union also declares your marriage to Spirit and invites you humbly to come before the Lord and Lady and declare your undying love and dedication in their service. This is a time of pledges, promises, and vows to declare your love for a year and a day, or as long as love lasts, to whom you wish to be joined in sacred union. Prepare for a hand fasting ceremony. Commitment to a relationship. Commitment to yourself, or in service of Spirit. The union of a partnership brings your blessing. Make a promise to always be true to yourself, and love is the answer. The tying of hands together in hand fasting ceremonies is a pagan betrothal custom for couples to make a formal promise and a contract in a commitment to one another. Depending on personal wishes, a couple may choose to commit either a year and a day or a lifetime, and for all eternity, as they jump over the fire or a broomstick. Oh, and look at the good omen. There's a broomstick. Broomstick is clearance. It's probably an omen. Get ready for this change, guys. I know it's hard, feminines. You guys are going through a very difficult letting go. But letting go is what is needed. Something is dwindling out. The flame is dying. Someone's giving you breadcrumbs. It's not good for you. Okay? It's time to move on. Time to go, says Spirit. Time to move on in victory and get your win. Have this new beginning that you want. Sure, you wish things could have been different, been spoken different. But you can't change that. It's over. You got to take what comes at you now. Now we're going to do a spread for the Divine Masculine. Spirit, guide and direct me for the Divine Masculine. Oh my gosh. Divine Masculine. First card out, masculine, is the Queen of Wands. That's you. You are powerful. You are a force to be reckoned with. You're looking mighty good right now. I'll tell you what, you're looking mighty good, mighty fine. You're taking care of yourself. You're handling business. You're on top of the world right now. You're very, very attractive. You're attracting all kinds of things to you. Leo energy, you could be a Leo. Leo's been very strong today for both of you guys. But this is the energy of being positive and optimistic, fighting for what you believe in, standing up in your truth, being fearless, and just feeling empowered. The next card you have is the Knight of Swords in reverse. And we got that kind of, not in the same position, but a position for the Divine Feminine. And again, when the Knight of Swords is in reversed, you're dealing with someone who has a flared temper, someone who's out of control, a personality who refuses to see the situation in any other way than his or her own. This commotion and fuss leads to little progress. So you, masculine, could be dealing with an air sign, unless that's yourself, but someone is refusing to see it. In the past, we have the Death card. You went through a very painful ending, which was a new beginning, a transformation. But something certainly was over, and it's not coming back to life, not the way it was. So there was a situation that fizzled out. It was definitely time. The divine universe brought it into you, major arcana. This was out of your control. It was written in the stars. It was written in your birth chart. Because this is a slow march to an ending. Everybody knows it's coming. A ship sails in the distance, oblivious to the death march. A sun rises between two towers to reflect resurrection and new beginnings. All endings make a way for a fresh possibility. Transformation leading to renewal and growth. It's about letting things go and requiring release. What are you dealing with right now? Six of Cups in reverse. You miss someone, but you're lacking the reunion. You wish you guys could come together, but for whatever reason, it's out of your hands, and right now it can't come together. Your heart aches just the same. This is about keeping your feelings to yourself. It's also about a refusal to the good parts about the past. You, masculine, do not want to remember the good things. You want to remember the bad things. This might be you, the Knight of Swords, refusing to see something with a different perspective. Earlier in the main collective reading, we did get the perspective card as a collective group. So masculine, you may need to see things differently. You know, you're standing firm, you're standing your ground, you're being very stubborn, you don't want to see things another way. You just see it as a dead ending, that's it. There's nothing good to remember, but you're lying to yourself. In your future, I see a vow of silence. Four of Swords, contemplation, dreams, just trying to figure things out in your head, just trying to be quiet. You don't want to say too much. You don't want to talk to this person. Could be a Cancer that you're dealing with. Anyways, you don't want to talk to this person. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But you are going to think about it. In the upright, Spirit sees the Six of Pentacles in reverse. And that's what the Divine Feminine got also. And it's about breadcrumbing. Not giving enough. Someone here could give more, but they're not giving enough. Whether it's time, energy, money, or dedication. Someone is just not coming up with enough. This might be also a struggle not making meat. This is biting off more than you could chew. We definitely have someone stubborn. You would not be in the mess you're in if you would be with the feminine. I actually have a message. And this may not be for everyone, but masculine, if you would come into union with your divine feminine, you guys would both be in a better financial place. And that is definitely a strong message from both parties that is coming out from spirit. If you guys could be teams or teamwork, if you guys would be in union together, you guys would be financially so much better in work and career. You would also be better in owning a house. You would also be better just in general for your life, your lifestyle. And you know what comes to my mind is better together. It's very hard going it alone. And I think masculine, you want it the hard way. Let's keep going though. We have a Page of Cups in reverse. We have a Two of Pentacles in the upright. We have a Three of Wands in the upright. This is wanting to give that message of love or apology or just communication, but holding it back. Going back and forth in your mind, should I, shouldn't I? Right now, you're barely just trying to make it. And you're worried. You're worried that if I take action and I reach out and have a new beginning and I communicate with the divine feminine, this beautiful cup of love, what's going to happen after that? If I tell this person how I feel, it's going to disrupt the balance of things right now. Let's see what you want. You want to come out from the cold. Judgment in reverse, just like the feminine. Whenever you get double cards in multiple readings, trust me, there's a loud message. And the Star in the upright. Okay, all right, okay. Well, damn, you got lucky. You got the Star in the upright. You are also fighting a reunion with your feminine. The universe is working beyond your scope to bring you guys together again. This beautiful twin flame or soulmate relationship. And it doesn't matter, because as hard as the universe is coming together to like help and guide you guys and kind of, you know, lean you towards a path of union. Masculine, you're being very forceful. With the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Swords in reverse, the way you're taking actions, you know, what's in front of you, the sword that you're wielding in front of you is negative. You don't want to see things in a better light. You want to see them dead and gone. It's over, it's dead and gone. But the universe is like, no, resurrection. Because the Star upright does represent resurrection, restoration, major healing. You know, but what you want is to come out of the cold. You don't want to be alienated from your feminine. You don't want to be alone. You don't want to be without your feminine. You don't want to have a financial struggle anymore. If you would just come into partnership with your divine, you wouldn't be struggling financially. Your business would prosper. You would have a beautiful house or a home. You would be, you know, I think on the right track. All right, let's see. Okay, so this is what's happening. This is what you desire. This is what needs to happen. Queen of Cups in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. Ah! I'm so sorry, everybody. I just can't with myself. Oh, my God. This is too weird. Can you guys see this? Guys, this is so weird. First of all, I'm going to get to this. But damn, you guys got the same card at the bottom of the deck. I shuffled back and forth, upside down, right side up, in and out. I really shuffled well, But at the bottom of the deck, here we are again with the 9 of Cups. Same as the Divine Feminine. And the answer here is to not be selfish. Think about the both of you. Down here, what actions need to be taken is the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, who are a perfect pair. The ultimate soulmate twin flame vibes. When you get the two royals together, it's a reverse. But when you get the two royals together, believe me, guys, it's time to come together in union. And they're looking at each other. The king is looking at his queen. Over here, we have the Two of Cups. This is that hand fasting card the feminine's got. This is that union card. This is that, the feminine got 6 of Wands in the upright, victory, reunion, celebrations. This is you needing that. But masculine, you're fighting it. And I don't know why you're fighting this reunion. I really just don't know why. Let's ask a question here. Why? Spirit, why is the masculine fighting the reunion? Why is the masculine kind of pushing this away or fighting this, not all for this? What's going on with that? Show me the masculine. Bottom of the deck is cleanse. The masculine hasn't quite forgiven himself or herself or the feminine, but there's been a lack of forgiveness. And there has to be a clearing. I'm also hearing clear the air. Clear the air, guys. I want you guys to sage your house. I want you to open up windows. I want you to reach out through text or communication. Like, we need to clear the air. Okay, it's time to clear the air because you guys are destined for a reunion. It's happening. That star card is upright. The masculine really does want to be with the feminine. There is a desire in his heart or her heart that I want to come out of the cold with you. I want to have a beautiful relationship with you. But I'm worried that I'm not going to maybe say the right thing. Or maybe I'm not in the right place right now. There's a lot of concern here. And the way this person looks back at the past is there was more negative than good. So the masculine's looking back and saying, you know what, Steph? There was a lot of bad in our relationship. And I just don't see how that could change. But the universe is like, you need a new perspective. You're not looking at your relationship the way you should. There was more good than bad. You're just thinking there was more bad than good. But you're wrong. So clear the air, cleanse it out. Masculine, you're not giving enough effort into the union. You're kind of forcing it the opposite direction. The other card that comes in is expansion, which is ephedra. Okay, let's read this. By the way, number 10 and 20. I love that because 10-10 is 20, and then 20 is 10-10. So we do have this beautiful 10 energy for both of you guys lately in this reading of new beginnings. So the reason why masculine is kind of fighting this is there is an opportunity for development here. There's even the end of challenges that may have been very difficult. It is time to look for a new direction or examine more closely any possibilities that have just recently presented themselves to you. Change is coming, but it may be more demanding than you anticipate until you get your bearings. There may be betrayal that is very hard to accept, and it may actually come as a shock. If you've been suffering in any way from any challenge, this is a reminder to stop stewing in your anger, your sadness, or your grief, and that now it's time to move on. All right, so there, you know, again, I did talk about forgiveness with this card, cleanse. Clear the air, have some forgiveness. What good is it going to do you, masculine, stewing in what happened? With all those 5 of Cups, regrets, anger, sadness, you know? Don't do it. So we're going to read number 10. Lifestyle changes are indicated, and it is a reminder to clear things away, both physical and conceptual, that has been clogging up your environment and your mind, because getting rid of what you don't need or you know is not doing you any good is necessary. It's time for meditation and deeper thought and focus on where you are placing your energy and time. Ensure that you remain positive and do not involve yourself in gossip, negative energy, and underhand tactics, because the negative effects will be greater than usual right now. Oh shit. If you are masculine and you're involved in an underhand tactic, karma's going to get you bad. Now, this is going to come in the form of betrayal. Don't gossip. Don't sneak around. Don't make plans to harm another. You don't want to do that. Don't be around people that are negative or toxic. Don't befriend or be with or be a part of toxic betrayals against another that does not deserve it, because it's going to come back at you harder. So there's a warning in there too. But a lot of the reason why you're closed off to the idea of reuniting with your feminine is because you're not looking at the past correctly. You as a masculine are just seeing some kind of an issue. That maybe you guys always fought, maybe you guys always had financial issues, maybe you guys, you know, who knows what the issues are, okay? But all of that is clogging up, cluttering up your mind, and not allowing you to just make way for what's coming. So I hope that you do some kind of a cleansing ritual to get rid of some of that. Let's go ahead and see what you should focus on. Okay. What should you focus on right now, masculine? What should you focus on? Ooh, find a hidden gem. Find a hidden gem. Here it's an emerald. By the way, that's for May. There's something hidden popping up in May. You're going to find something beautiful and wonderful. It's a diamond in the rough. So when you're looking to find gems, where do you have to find them? In the rocks, in the dirt, you know, hidden, okay? You don't just find gems sparkling in the sunshine on a hill somewhere. You have to dig. Masculine, what you're being asked to do right now is to focus on the union and dig. Dig for the love. Dig for the memories that were good. Dig for the hope. Dig for the possibilities. Okay? So something beautiful is coming your way, masculine. And I just have to say, guys, a partnership for all of you is indicated. That union is really indicated. So we're going to go ahead and get a moon oracle for the divine masculine. Well, you got more than one, so okay. You got this one first. I shine my light outwards for all to see. Moon goddess Diana. I shine my light outwards for all to see. The next one is, I'm honest with myself and others. The other one is, I see the gateway is open and the pathway is clear. My journey begins. All right, Spirit, let's go ahead and get the final outcome oracle. What is the final outcome in oracle for divine masculine? I'm hearing where there's a will, there's a way. All right. Bottom of the deck here is door to personal healing and happiness is open. The other one here is happy family. Now, I did see it in reverse when I turned it over. So, I don't know. But both of them have rainbows. So, I do think the outcome, and we do have King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Two of Cups, the Star. I do think you guys are going to have a happy outcome, and a family situation is going to be resolved. The card that came out is indecision in reverse. That may be a good sign. It may be a good sign that it's in reverse. I don't know. But I'm going to read both, okay? I'll read both ways for that one because, you know, it did come up in reverse. I just didn't want it to be there. But we'll start with that one. Which choice to make? Congratulations, Divine Masculine. This card reversed indicates a newfound freedom from your indecision of recent. You have either recently made a decision or about to make an important decision. This is an important time, so bring a clarity of consciousness to your new direction. The fragmented and confused energy that you've been sending out is gone. And now you can bring new structure to your plans and your life. You may not have known what to do in the past, but your soul has been trying to guide you all along. Open up to the potential at this time and create some clear and powerful intentions regarding this new choice. Then let yourself move forward with purpose and personal power. So I think you're finally going to make this decision. And you've been stuck, but we do have Two of Cups, Two of Pentacles. The feminine got Two of Swords. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Well, masculine, you're going to make one. And I think ultimately it's going to lead you to happiness. All right, number 4. Closeness, fun, and caring. So part of your decision is separating you from somebody else. I'm going to read it in reverse, okay? Because that's how it came out for me. When the happy family card is reversed, it indicates a separation or emotional distance from family members or close friends. This disconnect may be from your family or origin, such as your parents or your siblings. Or it may be that something is standing between you and your present family members, whether it be your children or your spouse. There could be some hostilities that need to be worked out, or perhaps some fences that need to be mended. Communication and patience is called for here, so let your intuition be your guide. Remember, real healing starts when you choose to become your own loving parent, your own loving sibling, your own loving spouse, your own friend, and your own child. The lesson in every relationship is self-honoring. And sometimes the karma is to just let go. Ooh, and the feminine got the thinking woman in reverse. You also got that in reverse. And then look, there's the anxiety card. It's quite possible you may have been suffering from a lot of anxiety. I think part of the choices that you have to make is A, choice on what's better for yourself, and B, making choices that are good for your family. Now, Divine Feminine was given the similar reading. The Divine Feminine was trying so hard to make decisions that were better for everyone. And she was trying so hard, or he, to put others first and to like make amends, mend bridges, mend, fences, and just let this work. But that was going to leave her hurt, or him hurt. You know what I mean? The feminine was going to be hurt. And so the universe does not want the divine feminine to accept crumbs. The universe wants her to accept, or him, to accept love and at the utmost. Happiness, ironically, is a choice. You can choose it. You can choose it for yourself. That was their message. What is yours? Yours is very similar. You have a very hard decision to make. Now, down here, you have the Two of Cups. You're being asked to make a partnership, to make a union, to come together with the feminine. King and Queen of Cups, right next to each other. This is a real marriage. This is a real partnership and a real union. But it's in reverse. So it's like there may have to be some separation between you and a karmic to be in relationship with your feminine. There may be a separation between you and your family members, or one of them, or a few of them, for you to be truly happy. And that's what's hard to let go of. You might have a toxic best friends group, maybe a little circle of friends that you always hang with. They're your go-to people every weekend, or every time you need something. But they may be firmly against you being happy with your divine. That may be your karma, having to lose a group of friendships that just don't align with what makes you happy. Because what makes you happy is being with your divine feminine. But it seems like there's a situation else out there of others that just, are kind of maybe not agreeing with you on that. For others of you, like I said, you're already in a relationship that you need to get out of. So you can start heading towards the door to personal healing and happiness with your divine feminine. For other people, if this is not about a love situation, this is about family. We had 10 of Pentacles earlier. Now we've got the happy family in reverse. The 10 of Pentacles was in reverse also. This is, you can't please your whole family. Sometimes you have to get out on your own. This might be a call for some of you guys to break free from your parents and be independent. Any way you can do that. And independence with the 9 of Pentacles and the 9 major arcana did come out about stepping apart and stepping away, maybe taking those 2 days of silence and introspection to truly make a decision about whom you need to cut ties with and whom you need to reconcile with and mend bridges with. These are all tough choices. And the answer has been all along, trust your intuition. Don't fight the flow. If the universe is pushing you downriver, stop trying to get a paddle and swim upriver. Let things happen naturally. Let it evolve. Let talks happen. Let phone calls happen. Let visits happen. Let apologies come out. Hear them out. Speak them. Speak from your heart. Communicate from the heart, truthfully, honestly. Communicate to yourself about what would bring you joy. Not what you think would make your mom or dad happy, or your circle of friends happy, or the current partner maybe you're with happy, but what would make you feel really great about life. Maybe it's about hugging your daughter and your son every night and being with their mother or their father. Maybe it's about being separated but being friends with that person, making a friendship, and still being involved. It's like there's decisions you could do to be happy, happy family. You know, maybe it's about mending bridges and staying longer in a contract with another partner and burying the hatchet and making good business sense, making it 50-50, making it very fair, making it contractual, giving people more time, thinking logically. Maybe that's what's needed. And in the midst of that, you may hurt a family member. You may hurt a mom or a dad, or you may hurt a sister or a brother. You know, you may hurt a wife or a husband, but sometimes tough decisions need to be made for the best of every family. And what's being called on for the divine masculine and feminine today is tough decisions. Because at the end of the day, we can't please everyone. And whether you're shopping for a new house, wanting to stay in a house, looking for a new job, wanting to stay in your current job, remodeling a home or not, or, you know, leaving a marriage or staying in a marriage, or just talking about who knows the changes. Tough decisions are needed on every end. And it always comes down to what makes you feel good. Don't fight the flow, what makes you feel good. And so you guys all need to focus on what's happiest for you. Stop basing your choices on other people. Because at the end of the day, other people's opinions don't matter. If you're the one going in the contract, if you're the one putting your money where your mouth is, if you're the one committing to a partner in a love relationship or marriage, if you're the one that puts your neck on the line and it's coming out of your pocket in some way, shape, or form, then you need to know that it's worth it. You need to know that that's really what you want. Because believe me, I've seen all kinds of situations. Some men are out paying child support and it hurts them financially when all they really want is to be with their ex. But they don't want to look at the past and go, we had a lot of good times. We could make this work. Maybe if we got counseling, maybe if we tried harder, maybe if we got some kind of help, we could have made that happen. But now we're separated. She's paying for a house and bills. I'm paying for a house and bills. She's in a relationship and I'm in a relationship. And all the while, we're not happy. And if we would have just worked on our happy family, our marriage and our union, we wouldn't be stressed. We wouldn't be worrying about the bills like we are. We wouldn't be worrying about children like we are. That's important. People don't make decisions from the heart. They always make it on what friends push them to do, or family members push them to do. Or maybe it is selfishness. But this reading is about getting unselfish. You know, sometimes people get into a business deal and it's not fair. Somebody wants to buy the business out for more than what they put in, and the other partner's suffering holding a bill. That's not 50-50. That's not a partnership. That's not fair. Do you want to be in business with people like that? You know? Ooh, we have spiritually speaking. Months. All right, so you've got a plan. All right, that is a commitment. That contract of rental agreement or that contract of purchase, or just the agreement of where you're going to move to a different state, wherever, those are big changes. A lot of cleaning house, a lot of packing. You better start right now, right? Those plans are big. But they're doors to personal healing and happiness. Look what's popping out over here, guys. Blossoming abundance. Number 3. There's a beautiful blossoming abundance also happening for you guys. Look, it says here, you are getting an increase of wealth and value. This is the fruit hanging from the tree above, ready to be picked. It signals new increase in wealth, and possibly in a dramatic and unexpected way. Be aware that you sow the seeds of your own wealth and prosperity, much like a gardener works the ground and begins to see blooming results take hold. This card upright indicates that the universe is a blessing. And the universe is blessing you and helping the fruits of your labor blossom. So smell the flowers and tend to the new growth. Be grateful and enjoy. All right, you guys have been waiting for this. The storm is over. Do I see a storm? Yep. Well, no, it's not. Well, either way, the storm is over, okay? It's time to feel good things. This card down here at the top says, I let go of the anxieties of others. Wow. And that's literally what we were talking about. You have anxiety. You guys are suffering with a lot of anxiety, probably for others. Okay? And the universe is like, guys, this is your choice. It's not theirs. So anyways, it's your choice to make, guys. Cleanse your energy, purify. Remember to take a couple days of silence. Remember to do some introspection and observation. Don't talk to people. Don't make big plans talking to people right now. Take a step backwards. Breathe. Observe. Get your guys' altars ready. Light those candles. Set your intentions. Make it clear to the universe what you want. Magic is about to happen. And can't forget, there's some kind of renewal in the works for divine masculine and divine feminine soulmates or twin flames. And look at this little omen. Victory is yours. Victory is yours. You guys are overcoming some very difficult periods in life. Thank you for watching. And remember, like I always say, this is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming. Take it one day at a time. Don't get overwhelmed. And please don't be anxious. I love you all. And please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't yet. I'd appreciate you a lot. And if you guys are interested in anything I have to offer, jks1111.com. Yeah, the mini readings are coming, guys. I've just been trying to get over this sickness to have the energy. And it's been so hard, Eat Me. Yeah, every time. And even yesterday I missed a little bit because I didn't come on. My voice was just getting bad again. And I was like, can I get over this? You know, please, anytime now. So yeah, I am going to get on that. Yeah, and just to let you guys know a little bit what's going on with me, because I told you guys I would share with you. I don't know what's going to happen, guys. My life is up in the air. I need to move, possibly. I don't want to move. I want to stay here. I love my house. I just moved here 2 years ago. I don't want to move. But the way finances have been, which is very tight, it's looking like this situation is not workable. It's just not workable. I need a miracle. I need a miracle. I need a Hail Mary. I need to sell a lot of stuff. I need to make sales. I need to do something, but you know, this is just not working for me. So it's sad, but that's the truth. And I've been dealing with being sick and now dealing with the move, possibly. And I feel like after I hang up, I'm going to have to go to the store and get boxes. It's not my neighbors. It's just family situations that just don't seem to be working out together. I wish we could make amends and work things out together, but it's not looking very promising. That door looks like it's closing. Maybe it's divine timing. The universe obviously wants to open another door, you know, for me also. And I have to believe in that. I have to have faith that when one door closes, another door opens. New possibilities, new movement, new growth. So I'm trusting right now. I'm trusting. This reading was healing for me. It wasn't just about soulmates and twin flames. For me, this reading was personal. It was about, you know, me, introspection, you know, introspectively, and just believing in source and, you know, trusting faith and having that and just knowing that I can't fight what's going to happen. I would be swimming upriver And I've been trying to fight to keep my head above water, and I feel like I'm swimming upriver. And maybe Spirit is just like, I'm leading you, Stephanie. I'm leading you somewhere beautiful. I'm leading you somewhere independent. I'm leading you somewhere, you know, by yourself with the kids, and maybe it's better. So I'm trying to trust in that, you know, but at the same time, I feel as a mom, what's better for my kids is being stable, being here, having our space, having their home and their friends and their neighborhood. And I feel like that's important. And after losing their dad and it's just being me, they've had a hard life. My kids have not had it easy. They've had a single mom most of the time. You know, then when things start to get better, then they lose their dad permanently. You know, they get uprooted from one home 2 years ago, and now they're about to be uprooted again. And I just don't want to do that to my kids. But at the same time, I feel like, you know, a lot of the readings that I've seen here, this happy family, decisions, you know, God, universe, source is speaking to me also when doing readings for you guys about love and relationships and stuff. And, you know, the constant message is let it go. Let the universe do what it does. Don't resist. Go with the flow. You know, fight for what you believe in. Tell the universe what you want. Visualize it and all of that. But don't be too stubborn that you close doors to your own blessings. You know, don't be too stubborn like that. I don't want to be the Knight of Swords in reverse, being hostile and not willing to see things any other way. I don't want to be negative, and I don't want to be closed-minded. I also know that, you know, just so you guys know what's going on with me as a reader, because everyone's going to go through a Sati period, if you guys follow Vedic. But I am not in it yet. I am preparing to go into my Sati. And this is the second Sati of my life. It's a 7.5-year period. It's said to be a very difficult period. I try not to look at Saturn as difficult, but a strong teacher of responsibility. I try not to be angry about it, but sometimes I do because it just feels unfair. But I know at the end of the day, it is fair. It's karma. So I'm about to go into that. As soon as Saturn goes into Aquarius, I will be in my Sati period. It's going to be great fun. It's going to be great fun. And ironically, it happens to be my third house, which is right before the fourth house, which talks about your home. It talks about your family. So family quarrels were foreseen. Loss, great loss is also foreseen. Uprooting, definitely a possibility. Delays, disappointments, that's been going on. Hardships, working very, very hard, getting responsible, that's been going on. Not that I've ever been irresponsible, but getting more responsible has definitely been going on. And, you know, this is the beginning. So anyways, I just want you guys to know that's what I'm going through. I recently talked with my astrologer about my Sati period, and he said that I would also be going through a period of being misunderstood. That I try to say things and they come out wrong, or people are just going to misunderstand them. And that's part of that period because the third house is about communications, friendships, and siblings. Ironically, I live with my siblings. I'm starting to have some issues. And I haven't even got into Sati yet. It's about to. We're at the cusp. So believe me, my difficult 7.5 year period is beginning. And it's a shame. It's a shame because I'm in my Venus Mahadasha and it should be good. But now half of that fucking Venus Mahadasha is going to be filled with sati sati. So it's a frustration, but it's my life. And I'm just trying to go with the flow and be open and be calm and be willing to learn and be willing to accept disappointments, even though I feel it's unfair. I feel what's happening to my life is an unfair disappointment. I've had a lot of death, and I've had a lot of financial struggle, and I've had great losses in relationships with love. So I feel like this is unfair. But life is unfair. Life is full of unfairness. It really is. A lot of people have unfairness. A lot of people lose a lot. And I'm starting to look around and say, who said life is fair? Who said life is great? A lot of people go through major losses. So it's really a lesson about life is full of loss and frustration and difficulties. Are we going to take it positively? You know, are we going to look at our losses like, you know what, it's for the better? Or are we going to be bitter about them? I don't want to lose my home. But am I going to look at it bitterly and be like, oh, I'm so disgusted that I lost my beautiful home? Or am I going to try to be excited about the new home, wherever that may be? Smaller, but new, different, maybe better. You know, and I really have to trust. And I want you guys to just know what's going on with me in my life. And, you know, I do speak to you guys about a lot of, you know, stuff and lessons and things. And every human's going to go through their sati sati. So at least you guys get to see at, you know, firsthand what someone is going through during a sati sati. That they're, depending on the house, of course, but that there's trouble. There's upheavals, there's loss, there's struggles, there's hardship, there's lessons. There's good things too. But, you know, with sati sati, it's said that the good comes at the end. So after 4.5 years, you start to get into like a more of a rewarding for your hard work. So I hope I don't have to go through all this as harshly as is projected. But I'm going to stay positive and I'm going to do my best and I'm going to have faith. And I think that's all the universe ever wants all of us to do. Have faith. Just have faith. And go with the flow. Just keep swimming. And that's all we can do. So anyways, that's what I'm going through, guys. Amongst being sick, I'm trying to get back to my personals, and I will, but my voice is really harsh. After I do a video live on YouTube, I really just like to get some tea and be quiet for a while and not do any extra readings. And no, I'm not going to cut you guys off. I am fully dedicated to this YouTube channel, and I will be here forever. That's the way I see it. I will be here till I die. This is my love and my passion. There are, you know, I love every day I get on. I love it. I've never been unhappy to get on. This is what I want to do. And I love it. So I'll always be around, guys. As long as I'm alive, I will always be on YouTube. You guys can definitely count on me for some readings. Yeah, but so, you know, that's what I'm going through, guys. So just to give you a heads up, you know, taking care of stuff is important, but I'm going through a lot. But I am getting responsible. I'm taking care of things. And for everybody that still needs cards that I need to deliver to you, I want to deliver the rest of them. Can you guys just email me? A lot of you already have my email, or just put it in the comments, your email, or cash at me like $1 or something with your email. I want to send you guys the cards that you guys have been waiting on before I make any big moves. And there's some people that are still left that haven't gotten it. And so if you guys could please message me through the email, that would be great. Okay. Oh, markers, you can drive up and get them. Okay, yeah, we'll see if that could work too. We definitely will see if that can work too. We'll see how it all goes. I've been sick. I'm thinking of moving and packing, and I don't know what's going to go on. I really, just send me good vibes, guys. I would love to be here in my house and just stay here. But it looks like if I stay here, it's going to cost me a lot. The support that I could really use that maybe could help me, in the long term here is subscribers. The more people that subscribe, the better here on YouTube, but also on my website. And that's www.jks1111.com. The people that subscribe to my monthlies, you guys really help me out a lot. So I'd be grateful for that. So yeah, I'm going to take a little break here today. I'm trying to get better. I need to do the 100 clubs and the mini personals for my subscribers. And I'm going to do that. I'm hoping my voice just comes back to me. Hopefully by, like tomorrow or the next day, because I am sick of this, guys. I've had a sore throat for what, 2 weeks now? It's getting ridiculous. So anyways, I love you. And remember, just keep swimming. Thank you for watching. And whatever you're going through, it's about to be a breakthrough. Okay? About to be a breakthrough. So I love you guys. Expect good things. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye, guys. Bye, markers. I love you. Bye, Slim Jim. Bye, Eat Me. Bye, Andrew. Hi. Bye, guys. Bye, Kira. Bless you guys. Bye, Ann. I love you all. Have a wonderful night. Good luck with everything. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.